Hello, welcome to episode 81 of No Hold Barred Pod. That is Sal Dodgson over that.
And that is Don McGowan. Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
Still having fun, are we?
Yeah. Still going awfully well out there.
Still trying to stay sane in an insane world. Join us.
Welcome. Welcome whilst we try to dissect the insanity briefly for an hour, or whatever it might be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an itch in my... oh, that's not good. I don't normally get them.
I always
Anywho, where are we going to start today?
Where would you like to start?
Well, I mean,
shall I give you some...
I've just been looking at the terrible Ebola business.
Oh, God.
Well,
yeah, that's not good.
It's a bit of respite from, UK news, but no. And weirdly, as we were just discussing about being in a world where there's just a vacuum of trust because of all the distrustful people around, the African people, not too keen to work with the WHO. And I get it. This is what happens, especially when aid budgets are cut to appease billionaires sucking all the money out of everybody's country. That's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much nowadays.
It's a madness, and it's everywhere. There isn't a country where it's not going on in some way, shape, or form.
Trump absolutely annihilated all the Ebola kind of mitigation processes in America, didn't he? When he was cutting everything, probably Doge related, but the specific Ebola center has been shut down, so that bodes well. Worldwide Ebola now. I mean, let's hope, because wasn't Ebola one of the films one of the Contagion films? Wasn't that Ebola? I think so. One.
Do you know what?
Outbreak.
Maybe I'm misremembering, so help me out here and put it in the comments. I don't know. But there did seem to be a good 30 years of literally everything being fine. And then we've just had pandemic after pandemic after pandemic in various bits of the world. What? Call me suspicious. I'm always suspicious.
I just think it's over-reporting rather than anything else.
Do you think?
I think in the 80s we wouldn't have known about this Ebola thing, would we? I mean, Ebola's been in and out, up and down in Africa for a very long time, and we probably wouldn't even have known of the hantavirus ship. It would have just been like they would have quarantined them in South America or something, and we would never have found out about it. I don't know. I mean, I think there's probably more, but I just think we're being so
just thinking
saturated.
Back to I mean, there was the Creutzfeldt Jakob thing, but that was like that wasn't. Was that airborne? That was just a blood thing, wasn't it? In the meat.
No, I think you had to kiss a cow or something.
Yeah.
Or eat a cow.
It was horrendous. God, I mean, I don't want to even think about that. But then we had the bird flu, and then there was the swine flu.
Foot and mouth.
Foot and mouth. It's just.
Yeah, true. There has been a sort of ongoing selection of horrible viruses.
For our first 25, 30 years of life, there wasn't, we didn't even have rabies. No, I think.
Yeah. Oh no, rabies was like a frightening thing when we were.
Yeah, but they got rid of it completely when we were little.
Oh yeah. But it was still like one of those things.
Old.
Yes, we are. But there's definitely more nowadays, and that's for sure. But I mean, I don't know. There's so much more travel, so much more air travel specifically.
That's a good point. Yeah.
People go to far-flung places, and I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a sociological reason, but also the lack of preparedness and treatability and research, and it seems to be being very mishandled. I don't know.
Yeah, circle back to Trump cancelling all the freaking American disease research centres and all that shit that he's done. So
a bit like Boris Johnson.
Yes, very much. Oh yeah, he did that, didn't he? Before COVID, like what was it? Like about 6 months before COVID or something. They were supposed to have the drill, and then it got.
He took the money and put it somewhere else. Absolute knob. Well, I mean, that's putting it very mildly. I must be in a good mood.
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, that is quite tame for your description of Boris. But anyway,
I'm very beaten down this week. I'm exhausted.
Yeah. So, we have to no, we don't have to, but I'm just going to say I'm working on our website at the moment. It's making some improvements and some upgrades, and almost got a merch store coming. So check out our website. It's noholdsbarredpod.com, and you find out everything about us on there, how to get us on Patreon, how to email us, how to find out what I did as a career when I was 20. It's all stuff is on there. So yeah, go and have a look, and you'll be able to buy some cool.
I might treat myself to a mug with a handle.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't want to go mad.
A No Holds Barred Pod mug or sticker set or pin badges. It's all coming very soon.
Awesome.
So that's exciting. Right, let's go on with something. What should we talk about first?
Well, I went on a selection of topics. Saturday.
Oh yeah, I've got that. I'm just doing my roulette of topic wheel. The march.
It was heavy.
How did that go? Was it?
It was. It's hard to tell. I don't think it was as big as the Together March, was it?
No,
it was a different route, so you couldn't really gauge. But there was more room. But it was obviously a very different atmosphere because we were protesting genocide, not celebrating love and unity.
Yeah.
Notwithstanding, there were a lot of people there that were very upbeat, and we were together, and we whooped the far right by a long chalk.
Yeah.
And it was basically just a very long day. Yeah. It was very nice, don't get me wrong. There was loads of community and what have you. And I'm glad we went. And I even made 2 cakes for the coach. I don't know who I am.
Did you? Oh, you said last episode you were going to make a banana cake. That was it, wasn't it?
Well, I had overripe bananas, and rather than chuck them out, I'd rather make a cake, so I did. And I'm doing really well. I can only make one type of cake, though, so I'm not like a baker.
No.
But I'll put some photos up here. I'll send to you in a minute. It was a lovely day out with good comrades, which isn't a word I use very often, but on this occasion I will. And
good.
Yeah, we're not going to lose. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did tell you, I bothered missing Harriman, which was nice.
Oh yeah,
he was just there. So just
why wouldn't he?
Shook his hand and said, we're going to win this war. Isn't it great? Because he's now the record Ofcom complaint holder.
Is he?
Yeah. No other journal, no other article in a newspaper has created so many complaints to Ofcom. Yeah.
Wow.
As his anti-Semitism smear.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Where did that come from? I've forgotten. Who wrote that?
Oh God, no!
Was it Nail or the No, it was Daily Telegraph. I think.
It was the Telegraph.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it will have been syndicated by all the other knobheads.
Yeah, because he was clipped out of was he on a podcast or a media appearance, and they just took it completely, and he said he was quoting, sort of compared Israel to the Holocaust or something, didn't they? And it was completely not what he said. He was quoting some, what was it? Some piece of literature by, like something to do with Nazi Germany, but it wasn't in that context at all, was it? It was
That's pathetic. I mean, they're awesome. Scraping the barrel now, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just everything, isn't it? But it's great you got to see him and say hi, so that's cool.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a disaster for Tommy Robinson, all things being said, apart from the fact that he's pocketed a shitload of cash from his gullible supporters.
It was tragic, wasn't it?
It was.
Did you see Femi went?
Did he? To the United UTK thing?
On his own, like a bad bastard.
Fair enough. No, I missed that.
I'm retrospectively terrified for him, but funny enough, one of the best conversations he had on explaining stuff to a guy was this great big lump of a man who was very far right. I can't even remember what. I think they were talking about immigration. Could be wrong. But it turned out this guy, do you remember the lady that was making a speech about being a survivor of grape? And she got hounded by all the far right and dragged off the stage.
Yeah, I do.
Well, he was one of them.
Oh, right.
And now people are jumping on Femi for saying this guy was like, okay. He was like the best interview I had all day.
Yeah.
And people are jumping on Femi. And I'm like, well, no. He clearly didn't have a Femi to explain to him why he's so very confused on that issue.
Yeah.
As we can see, when somebody explains something to him, he turns his point of view and goes, oh, yeah.
Actually, yeah.
But that said, you don't know if it's just fucking rage baiting, do you? So who knows?
Who knows? Oh, good on you, Femi. I didn't know you went. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, just I was out most of Saturday. I can't remember what we're doing, but yeah, I was sort of trying to follow along on Twitter and stuff. But like the aerial shot that Tommy Robinson was walking along, he claimed that there was millions of us. The biggest thing.
He kept saying millions.
Yeah, he said it was the biggest event.
Jet and Richard Donaldson's rubbing off on him.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's coattailing him as well now, isn't he? Yeah, the man who organised the Great British Sprite twice.
Sprite
and got our sponsor.
Fair dues.
No, the Great British Strike twice and got about 8 people on each. Yeah. No, I know, maybe he is, but the aerial view anyway of Parliament Square, it wasn't even remotely close to full.
I've been to bigger rejoin rallies.
Yeah.
All the rejoin rallies have been bigger. There
was more people at Cardiff, Burnley the night before, like in the Championship. It just wasn't a good turnout. And the old musical acts have been widely and outrageously like ripped to pieces this week. It should be very, very funny.
There's a lot of very angry Scousers. I think it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. There, You'll Never Walk Alone. Because it's on the internet forever now, isn't it? So
yeah.
They just absolutely brutalised everything.
They did. I was thinking more specifically about Rikki Doolan, the guy who looks like Ian Watkins from The Lost Prophet. Did he sing You'll Never Walk Alone? I know. I thought it...
I'm going to send you a clip to put in here.
With hope in your hearts, and you never walk alone. You never walk
Oh, he had to take over at the end because he completely lost it. It's like he fell off the stage and bashed his head while he was singing. That is terrible.
So yeah, that happened.
No, I hadn't heard that. I'd just heard other clips, but wow, that's the worst one yet. I'll put it in. Yep.
Now laugh hilariously, like you've just seen something hysterical, because that's what you just watched. This isn't going to be your actual response.
Oh no, I've not seen it.
I could just play it now, couldn't I? Should I do that?
You can. I've just seen clips of him trying to sing, and they're just absolutely horrific.
Yeah. And he's threatening to sue people because he reckons they've been AI'd bad.
That's what I was going to say. He's threatened today Owen Jones and Piers Morgan. He's tweeted at them saying, "You're going to be hearing from my lawyers if you don't retract the statements that I'm a really bad singer." Like, mate. He said, I've had millions of streams on Spotify, and you've AI'd
we will have done because it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, he's not a good singer. He can't sing a note, and now he's trying to sue people for saying he was a bad singer. But yeah, I don't know. My God. And yeah, he's claiming that Piers Morgan AI'd him into a bad out of tune. It's like,
yeah, that happened.
Oh, has he blocked you as well? That's quite funny.
I don't even think I've been very rude to him. Oh, it might be over James Coppert's tweet.
Why? What did James put? Did he put something about Ian Watkins?
Yeah. He was the one who said, I think we should start a rumour that Ian Watkins is still alive and has taken the stage name Rikki Doolan.
Didn't Tan say earlier on the WhatsApp that we should spread a rumour that Tommy Robinson's bringing dead paedophiles back from... Yeah.
Oh my God, this is just insane. I've been trying to explain to young people how we used to have propriety, and it's impossible.
It's just not there.
Honestly, it never used to be like this.
No, it didn't. Oh man, yeah, it's just nuts, wasn't it? So I mean, it's nice
to and get them.
Oh yeah, 100%. A lot of people were laughing at Tommy Robinson after Saturday because it was such a flop.
My favourite bit was he came in at the end of that and went,
did he?
As if you're on stage in front of everyone. Do you think no one could see you? What are you doing? I've got him to close the song down.
I've got my invisible cloak on. God. To be honest, I haven't really watched many of the clips, but
Oh, do you know what? That'd
It-
be a good one for if you got any fun guys hanging around.
oh yeah.
Oh, make a note about that.
Okay. For future reference, for future watching.
Oh, that'd be the best thing in the world.
Yeah. I just saw something this afternoon as well. I know, I think it was yesterday. I'm just going to open the link. It's some of the far right. Why won't that open? Some of the far right people that were banned by the government. Eva Vladingerbroek, who's the Dutch lady who was a far right Nazi, has posted, say, today, Daniel Tarzinski, who's the Polish
Sorry,
guy.
don't want any more of that.
Don Keith, Ada Lush, Joey Manorino have formally instructed our lawyer to issue a letter to Keir Starmer. She's going to try and sue Keir Starmer personally, not the government, for not letting them in the country to spread their hatred. So that's
How
quite
do
funny.
they get dressed? It's baffling to me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just like, good luck with that. Crack on. I can see you're going to spend a lot of money for not very much. But
what I do have is the arrests breakdown.
Yeah, I saw the Met put that out. I'm not sure how helpful it was or not, but yeah, it was. Overall, it wasn't too bad either way, was it?
I thought it was spectacular. I mean, there were 43 arrests as part of the Central London Public Order Policing Operation. 20 of those were arrested were affiliated with the UTK, 12 with the Nakba, 11 were either not affiliated with either group or it hasn't been possible to prove it. 11 arrests for hate crime and related offences. 2 affiliated to the Nakba, 9 to the UTK, included offences involving race, religion, sexuality, disability. Further 7 hate crime offences remained under investigation with outstanding suspects. All are from the Nakba protest. I think we're all going to know what that's about.
Yeah, Palestine action.
3 arrests were of the facial recognition machine. All 3 were people wanted failing to appear at court. Guess where they were from?
Yeah, they're the Tommy Robinson mob, definitely.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go through it. But 40, for considering there were like 300,000 people there plus footy fans, that's incredible. Yeah, I think it's a testament to people, to be honest.
Yeah. I think on both sides, to be fair.
It's not often you can say that.
No, exactly. I mean, the Tommy Robinson March had what? I think they had about 150 last year, and they reckon there was like 50, 60,000 this year. So a third of what he had last time. Yeah, exactly. So probably about a third. That makes a big difference, obviously, to the figures. The police were really proactive. Go on.
Did you see the woman who turned up with an actual broadsword?
Oh, my God, yeah. Got nicked.
What did you think you were doing?
I know.
It's a sword. It's a massive sword. She probably knocked somebody out if she, like, cricket batted with it.
Yeah. I know. It's like a proper claymore. I saw one of the far-right troll posters saying, what's the world coming to? The usual. And the Met Police actually replied, this was a real sword. Of course she was arrested for carrying a lethal weapon around London. I mean, fuck's sake, it was a proper sword, not your plastic rubbish.
I've got a dress sword. It's not the same thing, is it? Because it's not like sharp, it's just like metal. It's very, very, very blunt. A dress sword for regimental parading.
Yeah, I've got a little dagger for my kilt.
It's
called a skeen-doo. Yeah, exactly. So I've got one of them. But even that, you have to be a bit careful, like nowadays. Yeah, in many ways. But yeah. So I was just going to lead into one of the other things which I found very funny about the weekend, and it comes off the back of the arrest figures, because on the arrest figures, I think it says 2 for GBH wanted. And those 2 were the lovely Ryan Bridge and Ryan Ferguson, the 2 Ryans.
That was a special moment to discover
It really was.
I mean, talk about making your own bed.
I know.
And then shitting all over it.
It was one of the first, exactly. One of the first things I saw, came out on Twitter when I was sort of periodically checking it. Ryan Bridge has been nicked at you. They didn't even they let him pay for a train, get off the train, get out the station, and then went, right, we're having you.
Well,
which I found hilarious.
Rumour has it, and far be it for me to spread scurrilous gossip, but it's them and I don't care. Tomo grassed him up.
Yeah, I
Rumour.
saw something
Rumour.
similar to that. Yeah. I did see something along those lines. I'm putting out an article about it tomorrow because I've had the Sturchley anti-fascist group contact me over the
Oh,
weekend.
brilliant.
Sent me a load of stuff.
They must be delighted. I mean, not they'll be devastated,
are.
but also very happy that he's...
Well, what happened, I mean, in case anyone's listening, watching, doesn't know, like the Raise the Colours mob were putting flags up in Sturchley, which is their sort of stomping ground. It's where Bridge lives. And it's the sort of worst hit area for flags. And it's what I wrote my big article about last year with help from the local groups. And they were putting flags up last week at night time. And there was a group of anti-fascists there to try and sort of protest. And they drove into one of them, broke his leg and put him in hospital with a cherry picker, which has subsequently been impounded. Ryan Bridge has been banned from ever going in a cherry picker again, apparently, as part of his bail conditions. Yeah, I'm going to put it all in my article tomorrow. So, yeah, I've got quite a lot of info on this. And some I think that hasn't come out yet, so watch this space.
Ooh,
but yeah, it's just such
a
delight to see that absolute clown be.
It was always going to escalate because they're mental people.
Yeah, of course, that's the thing. So I said to the guys that were messaging me, I said it's such a shame it had to come to this, but it was kind of always on the cards.
The absolute morons screaming about those people are taking my property that you put up illegally, you dim-witted fool.
But
God,
one of the videos, one of the videos, which I'm putting like a video edit together as well, is like Ryan Bridge when he's in, because he told everyone in the police that he didn't know anything about it, and then there's a video of him, and I think it's his wife or his partner. Well, no, there's on the night of the event, he's recording. He's on Facebook Live, and I think it's his wife or his partner says, "What's happened to JJ or Elon?" They call him. And he's like, he's run someone down with a van. He's like, oh, fucking stop. Don't say that. We're on Facebook Live. And he's like, how'd you turn this off?
No, the bit I'm talking about, he got interviewed by the BBC and lied his arse off.
Yeah.
Until then they came back with the footage and went, everything that happen's the opposite of what you told us.
Yeah, exactly.
He's such a
twat. He is. And it's just Schadenfreude meter has exploded.
Yeah,
love it. So yeah, I'm going to put out a proper article about that tomorrow, so have a look at that. Yeah, that's about that for far right roundup. It was quite big this week, really, because of the march. It kind of led into quite a lot of fun things to talk about. So yeah, what do you want to move on to?
Are you doing Reform Roundabout?
Reform Roundabout. Yeah, we can do that. Reform Roundabout. Roundup. Jesus. £5 million again. That's always going to say no. It's not, obviously, but it needs to just be repeated over and over again.
Well, it's in the FT and everything now, love. You've done a cracking job, you lads.
Yeah, it's everywhere. I know. Yeah, especially Nick and One Finance Guy, Mr. Ethical and One Finance Guy. They've done a lot of work. And
that you
Chris
didn't introduce
Spencer.
me to.
No, and Chris. No, because he wanted to be anonymous.
Publicly admonishing it, yeah, but not too long. Then he came out, didn't he? So
he did. But Chris did a lot of the background maths on it, and the sort of he found out since Farage announced that he bought the 1.4 million house wherever it was with money from I'm a Celebrity. Chris went back into his company accounts, Thorn in the Side Limited, and proved that that's a complete and utter lie. So that's the big story the press are running with this week. They seem to have dropped the 5 million at the moment, but it's all mounting up for Farage, isn't it? He's on very shaky ground. And you will notice that when they were previously doing 3 press conferences a week, I haven't seen one for weeks now, not since this scrutiny has begun, not a single one. So yeah,
God, yeah. Oh, that is a thing, isn't it? I hadn't noticed that. Well done.
Richard Tice has started turning comments off on all his tweets. Like, it's all going a bit tits up for Reform, I think.
Oh, well, this is fascinating. Have you seen the guy that's the guy that's standing in Makerfield?
Yes, I was going to come on to him in a minute, Mr.
Okay,
Kenyon.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
I mean, they're just rotten through and through.
Yeah, so like the background is they announced him about 3 hours ago, something like that, lunchtime-ish today.
And within
on
30
Monday,
minutes.
Tuesday, yeah. Within, like, everyone had obviously gone, right, let's have a look into this guy, shall we? He's now deleted all his social media history, surprisingly. But
Not
Reform
before
UK...
people took receipts, though. And I
Yes.
thank those citizen investigators for their hard work.
Yeah, Reform UK exposed at the vanguard of
fabulous.
that, as always. Yeah. So they announced Robert Kenyon as a veteran military a vet of the military and a local plumber. So copying the Greens, obviously, Hannah Spencer-esque.
I mean, being a plumber was just one of the attributes that helped her. He doesn't have any of the others.
Oh no, Hannah's really nice and very
It's a massive
personable.
miscalculation. They think they've nailed it, ironically. And where's his charisma?
Yeah.
Is he flawless?
I haven't even seen him speak.
Does he live in a house?
How many houses?
Questions like this need answering.
Yeah. Well, it turns out that he's not a vet of the military. He was an army part-time army
Shut up,
reservist.
he's in the TA. He's probably got a dress sword as well, then.
Yeah, true. Only a lance corporal as well, so like base level.
Oh, my dad was a major.
Yeah, there you go. So military vet he is not. He's a part-time reservist, a TA, yeah. A bit like, is it
Penny
Bridgen?
Morden.
Andrew Bridgen?
Oh,
she is as well, yeah.
But she did it in the Navy bit, didn't she? She was a cadet and then claimed she served in the Navy.
Yeah. Who was the other TA one? Someone else? Was it James Cleverly or something? I don't know. One of them was like boasting about their military service and they're just like TA guys.
What's wrong with people who have to just inflate stuff? It's mad to me.
I know. So he was a lance corporal in the TA, Robert Kenyon. What else did he say? Oh yeah, it turns out that he's Facebook friends with a guy called Gary Rakes. Do you know about Gary Rakes?
I bookmarked them in case you hadn't. Go on.
On Wikipedia, he's got his own page and he's down as a British politician. He's a leader of the New British Union, a neo-fascist group that claims to be a revival of Sir Oswald Mosley's British Union of Fascists.
What lovely lads they must be.
Yeah, he's actively a leader of the New British Union. He was previously the leader in Scotland of the BNP and then Britain First. So Gary Rakes is one of proper far-right hooligan, like serious, like far-right, yeah. And allegedly, I don't know, I haven't checked it out for sure, but Kenyon is mates with Gary Rakes on Facebook. So that being said, I did find out that in 2024, before the general election, the Times reported that 41 Reform UK candidates for the 24 election were also friends with Gary Rakes on Facebook. But yeah, so the far right, when they say we're not far right, sure, I wouldn't say that much. So yeah, sorry.
Do you know what's devastating? This new coffee replacement thing I've got. This isn't coffee, obviously. Got this jar with it. It's dead handy. But it's like a collagen, got stuff in it, decaf coffee flavoured, better than coffee in the morning thing. It's cold.
Oh no. Reformed.
I'm devastated. I hate it. I'm going to have to tape it up or something.
Sandpaper it off. Or is it etched in?
No, it's just I don't know. No, I think it's just spray painted on, but
yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so things are going really well for Reform's Makerfield by-election candidate they announced about 4 hours ago. Deleted his social media, totally normal. Mates with the BNP, totally normal. And not an army veteran.
And that's just all we know within 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Give it a day.
I know. I haven't even started looking yet.
Something.
Yeah, I know. I haven't even had to look at him yet. So I haven't had a chance, but this has all come out already. So yeah, great. What else we got in Reform this week? David Bull. Go on, what?
Do you remember the guy from Reform who was worried about immigration because there were so many people in the airport?
Vaguely
George Woodward.
Rings a bell. Oh, yeah.
He's the new head of my council.
Oh, God.
Thick as a submarine door. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So he's now earning like best part of 50 grand.
Yeah, something like that, isn't it? Mm. Oh, let's see how
being
long he lasts.
Thick as a piston.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are like sitting just waiting.
Yeah, exactly.
Go on, do something. So
Yeah, I bet.
it'll be fine, and we'll probably have some more to talk about during the time while our council is decimated.
Yeah.
The staff are devastated, and we know this because they're replying to people instantly about it.
Are they? The council
people have never had
workers,
such quick responses from the council.
Yeah. It's just like, fuck in the emails. Yeah.
And notwithstanding, they were seen after doing all the training in the town hall in Wetherspoons.
Of course they were.
Of course they were. Of course.
Obviously. Oh, dear. Yeah.
I still go in there, though, because I do like my Benedict eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs Benedict. Yeah.
Benedict eggs sounds like a Tory.
Benedictine. Anyway.
Yeah, David Bull. David Bull has stepped down, /resigned, /been removed.
I'm so disappointed they didn't run him in Makerfield. That would have been just a treat for trolling.
Kind of happened yesterday afternoon, didn't it? And we were all like waiting, thinking.
So is there trouble at Mill?
Yes.
I'm smelling trouble at Mill.
I don't know. I heard Isabel Oakeshott yesterday on Talk TV.
Oh, she dropped him right in it?
David Bull? Or Farage?
No, sorry, Farage.
Oh, yeah, that's the second bit of it.
That's hilarious.
News.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. So she said before she dropped Farage in it, which we'll mention in a sec, that she basically said that David Bull is being held for a upcoming by-election in Suffolk.
I thought you were going to say quarantine then.
Yeah.
So what? How do they know there's a by-election happening in Suffolk?
Well, this is what I wondered, because I had a look, and there's 8 wards in Suffolk, 8 MPs. So just having a look at them, some I know, some I don't. So you got.
Do you mean
Peter
borough councils?
No, MPs. Peter Prinsley is currently the MP for Bury St Edmunds. He's Labour.
That rings a bell.
Yeah, he's quite.
Peter Prinsley from that. You remember when he stood up and he's the old surgeon? Because we both said he should look like the Dr. Blonde man, but he was this old guy who's a long life cardiovascular surgeon or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but he's the MP for Bury St Edmunds. Then they've got. Sorry.
No, go on.
Well, let's see how old he is. Let's just check.
Oh, he's like 68.
He is exactly 68. Good memory. Yeah.
Wow. What's going on with me?
Yeah. Prinsley is an, oh God, otorhinolaryngologist.
He's an ENT man.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly what it is. ENT. Surgeon. Specialist. So, yeah, good memory. So, yeah, maybe 68, potential resigning. Who knows? But
mine's 83. That's no bellwether.
No, true. Very true. So, yeah, they've got to put him. Then they got Patrick Spencer, who's a Tory in central Suffolk, who is new intake 2024, but he had the whip withdrawn in May 2025 and now sits as an independent. Jack Abbott in Ipswich, he's a Labour MP. I think that's our friend Pinky.
I was just going to say, why don't we get on to Lauren and ask what's going down?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She might have her finger on that. Jessica Asato is Labour MP in Lowestoft. She's new intake. James Cartledge, the Tory, who's been there for a long time, South Suffolk. Jenny Riddle Carpenter, new intake Labour, Suffolk Coastal. Adrian Ramsey, the Green MP. He's in Waveney Valley.
A bit of a wet wipe, isn't he? Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but he is.
But the one that's interesting at the very bottom is West Suffolk, is Nick Timothy. So
Tory.
Yeah, Nick Timothy, who has been he's a Tory bigwig, basically. Yeah, he's Shadow Secretary of State for Justice, Shadow Lord Chancellor. He was Downing Street Chief of Staff at one point. He was a big Boris Johnson boy, wasn't he? He used to talk highly of Boris Johnson. But I don't know. It's an interesting one. That
My memory's on fire today.
yeah, I know. Yeah, it is. I know.
What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's an interesting slip or, plant by Isabel Oakeshott yesterday, she said. So that's apparently what she thinks Bull is being held for. So not the Makerfield
Or is
by-election.
that cover for They've All Had a Big Barney?
Could be. Could easily be that. But yeah, then she dropped Farage in it, like quite nicely, when she was asked about
Chef's
the
kiss.
5 million. Yeah, the 5 million quid, and she waffled on for ages. And then I think her very last sentence was, yeah, and of course it was a reward for his political work. Boom. Oops. What have you said, Isabel?
It's almost too easy, isn't it, sometimes?
Isn't it? Shooting fish in a barrel. I know.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, David Bull has left and been replaced by the intellectual giant that is Lee Anderson as the party chairman.
Yeah.
Lee Anderson.
He's just a piece of plasticine Play-Doh, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But he posted a photo of himself standing next to a statue of a miner at the weekend. Did you see this? It said, "Never forget your roots."
He's a
And,
scab? He's an actual
Yeah.
scab?
He was, yeah, he was, yeah. But he was a miner, wasn't he? So
He crossed picket lines
Did
every
he?
time. Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Well, I mean, it
Oh,
doesn't
God,
surprise
yeah,
me at all. But
No,
yeah.
he did not
Okay.
strike. He crossed those picket lines to
well,
take his
yeah.
money.
That isn't unsurprising, but yeah, I can imagine.
Oh.
But I got drawn to this picture, not by Lee Anderson. I didn't see it. It was, Derek Guy, the menswear guru. He'd replied underneath him. Have you seen it? And he was just...
No, I just can't get Derek Acora out of my head after you had a spasm yesterday. It was the funniest, silliest thing I've ever seen, and I did burst out laughing in the middle of an OGM for the Green Party.
What
And then
the
I had to just
picture
very
in?
quickly put my phone down because I didn't want to keep laughing, but it took me some time to bite my lips.
I'll put the picture up so everyone can see it.
So Derek Guy, the man, I know he is the work clothes man.
Yeah, dye workwear. These are menswear gurus, American guy, and he comments on people's clothes and sort of sartorial elegance, basically. But he pointed out that Lee Anderson had his fly down in the picture.
Did he?
The chairman, yeah, 100% all the way down. The chairman.
So when I said
of Reform,
earlier, I don't know how to get dressed. They don't.
Exactly. They don't know. They don't either. I know. The new chairman of Reform, everybody.
It's kakistocratic insanity.
Yeah, I know. So whoever took the picture
The
didn't tell
worst
him.
people in the worst positions possible. I
I
mean, no,
know,
they're not
it's
actually
bizarre,
in
isn't
government, are they? But, let's make
Yeah.
sure that doesn't happen.
Yes, please. And then the last thing on Reform was I put it in just at the last minute because I saw it about an hour ago. Lewis Goodall reposted the video that Reform put out about the new by-election candidate this afternoon. And he said he was full of admiration for the professionalism of Reform UK. That's what he said on Twitter to everybody this afternoon. Lewis Goodall.
Has he been hacked?
Well, I saw about a minute after, weirdly, the newsagent's episode for today dropped on my phone and it said what did it say? It said, is there more to Andy Burnham than just vibes? Now, Lewis Goodall last week was shouting the odds about how amazing Andy Burnham was. Today, he's changed his mind on Andy Burnham and is bigging up Nigel Farage's new video.
To be fair, Andy Burnham seems to keep changing his mind as well.
Yes, he has. Quite a lot. In about 4 days. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, it's weird, though, that the newsagents sort of... Lewis Goodall was so full of this is what we need, the man who's going to talk about the North and all this stuff. And then today the news agents seemed to have turned on him. So odd.
I mean, I'm entirely nonplussed with the entire thing, if I'm honest.
Yeah, same.
And it's weird. I find myself in an unusual position of really, really, really wanting him to be a massive liar, but knowing that on this occasion he probably isn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fucked. Jamie Driscoll had a really good take on, I think it was on Facebook before, sent it to somebody. And it's basically, he might come in and he might make things a little bit better, but he's not going to change anything substantially.
No.
So everyone should be running. If he's not prepared to work with the left and, make life better for people rather than just... He's going on about renationalising things, isn't he? But not to any great detail. He's just waffling about it. But to stick with the Malthusian economic system we've got now is batshit to me. I know we have a difference of opinion on this, but I just think we need a complete systematic change.
Oh, I agree.
At some point that will have to happen, and I don't know why we're labouring this insanity. I mean, I understand why it's happening, but I don't understand why nobody else cares enough.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm not in any disagreement with you on the need for change. But as you said, like Burnham has had to come out in the media and say that he'd stick rigidly, he said, to Rachel Reeves' fiscal rules because like it has to calm the markets, like what we talked about in the last episode, and he's been forced into making that choice.
The economic system is built off the back of bloody John Malthus, who died about 200 years ago. And was a very
Maynard
cruel
Keynes
man.
as well. Yeah, Keynesian as well.
We're supposed to evolve, not devolve.
No. Everything's really
It's
outdated.
insane to
I
me.
agree with that. Totally.
Oh, God, it's ridiculous. It's like we're living in a black and white bloody movie.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
but
metaphorically speaking.
It just looks like Burnham's going to have to come in and just be the same as Starmer is now, basically.
We've replaced one Ayatollah with another Ayatollah. It's brilliant.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll just wait and see. Nothing's really happening apart from, I think, have they announced the by-election June the 19th-ish, something like that?
9th, I thought.
9th, maybe.
I don't know. That might be my local by-elections.
Whatever that Thursday is in June is, I think, I don't know if it's official yet, but that's what they were talking. 18th, I think they said yesterday.
Have you got it?
I'm just looking at my calendar. It will be the 11th or the 18th, I think. So, yeah. But the talk is he's going to lose. I just don't...
if he's not going to make a pact with the left, he is going to lose.
It, exactly. Greens are standing. Restore a standing.
I just hope the Greens stand somebody decent.
Yeah.
But have they got another Hannah Spencer is the question.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Zach?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
It is a possibility. But I don't know. I don't know if they would, because it seems a bit of a nailed-on reform now from the noises.
Only because people keep fucking saying it.
Yeah.
Jesus. It's a manifestation, Donald. That's the first time I've ever called you Donald. Don't let me reprimand you like that again.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll leave that. We'll just wait and see. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. The only other thing really about the government I saw this week, well, today it was actually the HS2 thing. Did you see the news about HS2 that they released this morning?
Give me strength.
Yeah, it's insane. It's just...
Why? What?
I know.
What? Can we just down tools and maybe consider packing up what we've already done?
Yeah.
Because we cancelled it. Do you remember?
So they announced
that needs an investigation.
It really should. We've talked about it before, but the government said this morning that HS2 is now set to cost £102.7 billion. That's obviously conservative. I think it's up in the 150 billions, kind of 200 billions eventually, because they're going to have to pack it all up at some point. And it said the first train from Birmingham to West London, not Euston, somewhere outside of London.
So like an hour?
Yeah, are expected between May 2036, that's 10 years from now, and 2039, that's 13 years away. Because obviously it's not going to be the earliest projection, is it? 13 years from now, when it was started 8 years ago.
People need to be in prison.
Yeah, the Tories have made bank on this, haven't they? There's so many people, including Boris Johnson's
dad.
Jinx. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just insane. And so then they said that the services from Euston to the northwest are expected between May 2040 and 2043. So that's when the Euston bit's going to be finished. I wrote in my note, just fuck off, and I put it in bold. It's just
Yes.
mad. 2043.
I mean, I got told
Like-
my front door won't be replaced until 2031 today, and it's gaping, and I have to get it fixed 4 times a
Oh,
year.
yeah, you told me that.
So-
yeah.
But that is wild. We've got to just put our feet down and stop. Just stop. I've got to start writing.
Yeah.
I need my
Yeah.
office.
Yeah. But
So
like,
annoying.
that's what they call a zero-sum game, isn't it? It's where you've put
Well,
so
not
much
for
into it. You're not,
everybody.
well, no, it's not. But for the government, they put so much into it that they're not prepared to back out.
To
But
money
they
pit, innit?
really should be backing out of this shit. It's just insane. If you can't finish the upgrade for another, what's 2043? What are we on? So that's another 19 years from now, nearly 2 decades away. Wow, that's terrible math. It wasn't quite that, but you know what I mean. It's nearly 2 decades from now.
Mm?
What's the point? Like in Japan
That's
and
15
China,
years, isn't it?
yeah, and you know they put up new rail links. Chinese put up a rail link, I think 3 times longer than HS2. It took them about 7 months.
Everyone
across
does.
China.
The Japanese, the
Yeah,
Russians, the
the Jap-
Indians,
yeah,
even the Americans.
Yeah,
But here, we're a tiny little island full of fuckwits. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm back.
yeah. Yeah, that's better. But I just thought that's absolutely batshit. I don't know what to say on that, but yeah, from one batshit thing to another. Quick roundup about the war.
Mm.
Yeah, Trump went to China, came back with absolutely nothing. Said some xenophobic stuff about Xi, kept calling him she. Said that he was really tall compared to most Chinese people who he thought were really small. He said that on telly. Like, oh, you racist piece of shit. That's going
He
to go
needs to
down
go
well.
to Argentina.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's about to kick off again in the war, I've written down, because
Is it?
yeah, but Trump was going to bomb the shit out of them last week. Yeah, last week, but the Gulf states told him to not stop because they didn't want it. They're like, no, because we are the ones that get the shit for it. So they're the only ones holding him back at the moment, like Saudi and the UAE. Yeah, oil is up 68% this year so far. I looked 68% on the year. Yvette Cooper today said that they really must open the Strait of Hormuz. Really? Really, Yvette?
She's very quick on the uptake.
Yes, 3 months down the line, you just notice it. Fucking hell. Yes, you're right. They do. They should. Sort it out.
You
Do
see,
your
things like
diplomacy
that,
thing.
and then I'm like, maybe the state of local politics is perfectly understandable.
Yeah. I know. It's just like better late than never, I suppose. But 3 months late from the government, from the actual Home Secretary. But yeah.
I mean, I've
man.
got potatoes coming out my ears here.
Yeah.
Got onto it immediately.
Yeah, you did. You were sort of fast on it. The last thing on America I saw in the FT today, Don Jr., Donald Trump's son, who's also my namesake, which is very annoying, has a venture capitalist firm, has miraculously jumped from holding $200 million in assets a year ago to $3.5 billion in a year. How did that happen, I wonder?
Magic! The fairies!
Yeah.
I don't know.
The FT reported it as a deal-making spree, or, in other words, financial corruption. Yeah, you can't go from 200 million to 3.5 billion in less than a year.
God,
That's
I just want it to be sane times again, man.
I know, it's crazy. Well, I have started my article about potholes, you'll be pleased to know, finally. So for the next episode, I'm fully across. I'm calling it the politics of potholes.
Did you see? I might have seen it on there. I got news for you. There was a pothole filler that fell in a pothole.
Oh yeah, truck. Yeah, it's like the perfect metaphor for Britain right now, isn't it?
It really,
Yeah,
It does
they
sum
sent
it
a
up
pothole
entirely.
lorry out to fix a giant pothole. Then it just got stuck in the giant pothole and couldn't get out. And then they sent a breakdown truck, to pick up the lorry, and the breakdown truck broke down. Welcome to Britain.
Fucking hell.
It's just nuts, isn't it? So yeah, it's like the perfect metaphor for the Britain right as we speak. Everything's fucking batshit and broken. But there's a good episode title: batshit and broken. But yeah, so yeah, maybe we should leave it on that. But just
probably.
one more thing I just wanted to say. I'm gonna talk more about it in the future, but I spoke to a really cool guy called Dan today from a website called news-agency.org, and it's a free website where you can. He found my media bias article, and he wants to achieve what I wrote about. He's built an amazing tool to provide non-partisan news as a daily briefing to your email inbox.
That's fantastic.
I'll put a link. Yeah, I'll put a link down below. And I said I've invited him on for one of our discussions episodes as well, so he'll tell us more about it. But it's really good. I signed up to it last week, and you get a daily briefing email at 8:00 every morning, and it's just 4 or 5 top headings of the news, but without all the partisan bullshit, just the facts, which is quite nice.
See, that would enable us to go on holiday and actually take a break and then come back and just read up on it all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's got big plans. I know he's got big plans for it, and but I won't say too much about that. But he's a good guy, and we had a good chat. So look forward to having him on the pod at some point soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and I've got to apologise to James Copper. Sorry, James, for the ghost stuff.
That was very funny.
So the picture that you saw earlier of David Bullen, I referenced Derek Akora in his ghost.
Yeah.
I said vote reform, get ghosts, I think, didn't I, at the bottom? And
he's got quite
James
the paranormal following, James, doesn't he?
He does. He's huge. He's huge. 14 times and everything he's part of. So he said, don't lump us in with them. I was like, yeah, sorry. So James, I'm sorry about that. Apology extended.
Oh dear.
Right. On that note,
better go and do our teams now, haven't we?
Our Patreon Teams chats in less than half an hour, so I need to go and woof something down. And
please do like, share, subscribe, and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And we will see you at the weekend.
Yeah, we're back at the end of the weekend. So yeah, thanks for listening. Speak to you soon.
Have a great week,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Bye.